Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's going on, Infected? This is the TheGameHuntah channel with a new episode of Zombination Infected. Today I'm gonna talk about, this is actually the first range unit that we're gonna cover, and it's probably one of my favorites. It's called Cess Pool and Puddler. Cess Pool is the epic version, Puddler is the uncommon version of this infected zombie. Yeah, I keep saying my favorite unit, but that's because every unit has a special attribute. Let's take a look to the pros and cons of the Cess Pool and Puddler. Creates a toxic puddle at range. Puddle damage all survivors standing in it. Not effective against moving targets. And it's a kind of like a medium long range unit. A little bit shorter than the speeder, but it's still quite effective. So this is a good way to use your cesspool or your puddler behind one of those big mid shields. I know a lot of people were really concerned about, hey, well, you're just covering some mid shield and melee characters. What happened with the rest? All right, we know about the Infector, we know about some other troops, but what about range? So let's take a look to Cess Pool. At level 3, 6% chances to deal 240% damage. At level 10, you can choose between reduce target movement speed by 30% or target takes 20% extra damage. I think I went for that one. At level 20, you can increase the deployment size by 1, which is not bad at all. At level 30, increase puddle area of effect by 90% or increase range by 25%. I would say probably range will be better. Increase deployment size at level 40, and by level 50 damage over time is permanent. And the other one is the focuses fire, target support unit first. That is really important because sometimes the Cess Pool or the Puddler are going to target the first melee units in front of them. But if they're gonna take priority of the support unit, like the medic, all those support units for the survivors, well, that actually makes a big difference. You can kill those units in one go, and this is one of those units that you have to protect by the horde. Okay, they cannot be in front of the horde, otherwise they're gonna die extremely fast. See, we see the Cess Pool right here doing some extra damage to those. There you go, those firefighters. Remember, the damage is one of the units that provoke damage over time. So besides the first contact, you also is gonna start burning of you enemies for a little bit of time, but still, it's a good unit that you can use to counter unit survivors that are covered between barriers or buildings. Okay, we're gonna probably take a look to that during this video of the Cess Pool and the Puddler. Besides the fact that Cess Pool sounds awesome. You see that Puddler, that Pud destroy the snipers. It's probably one of those. You see, this is the other thing. You see, you cannot have the Cess Pool going in front, so always save some extra drones from the horde to protect them, otherwise they're gonna die extremely fast. Okay, see, let's put a Colossus Behemoth in front, and then we can use the Puddler and Cess Pool to take care of the rest of the units. Extremely good, supportive, infected. Highly recommended to level up this unit. Look at this. Receive by the time the Behemoth is receiving all the damage, the Cess Pool and the Puddler in the back are providing and doing all the damage necessary to kill those units. Remember, one of the problems of the Colossus, for example, which is one of the next unit that we're gonna cover, is that they have a lot of hit points, okay, but they don't do enough damage. So it's good to have a unit in the back doing that damage for them. And in this case, we're gonna deploy the Puddler in the middle of the pack. Then as soon as those spec ops start attacking my drums, it's time to deploy the next one. And of course a Cess Pool in the back trying to target. That medic went down in 2 seconds. That's the whole idea. Like I said, all the units are different. in this game, let's put the 4-man in front so we can destroy that barrier, and a Puddler 2-star killing those snipers. The good thing is that we can shoot from we don't need to destroy the barriers, the low level barriers, to shoot with the Cess Pool and the Puddler, and that is great. You see, we were able to see the rest of the drones. Yeah, some drones were dying, some of the Goliaths were dying. Doesn't matter. In the meantime, you had the Puddler, you had the Cess Pool in the background destroying the enemies like nothing. Okay, and that is one of the things that you have to understand. Some units like that, this one, the Cess Pool, is something that you have to level up as soon as possible. Okay, a lot of these big mid shields are not as strong as you think. Okay, so a lot of people put a lot of points in the Colossus and then they realize like, oh, that probably wasn't the best solution. Right now, yeah, I got a big monster in front receiving all the damage, but I need somebody doing the damage in the back, right? And that's what the Cess Pool and the Puddler can do for you. One of my favorite units, and I highly recommend it to level up. And this is the Game Hunter channel. I will see you in the next episode of Zombination. Take care, Infected.